Alright guys, we are back with another hat format finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Robert McNett on the left playing Geargia versus Cam the Man, YCS champion Cam the Man Neal on the right playing Card Artifact Trap Tricks. Looks like Cam's going first, summons Card D. That one, you'll see what it does. You basically tribute it to draw 2 cards. Can't special summon the turn, use that effect. Must be tributed the turn, and I think it only activated the turn it's normal summoned. Yes, you can special. So Robert sets 2, sets a monster. Cam with the Pot of Duality, reveal top 3 cards of his decks and add 1 to his hand. Can't special summon, and you can only use 1 duality per turn. So it's Artifact Sanctum, Beagle Tack, and Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare, and he chooses Artifact Sanctum. So these 2 guys have already won once in hat format. So the winner of this is guaranteed to get their second hat win on the channel. So here comes Ignition, which is basically an MST, but you have to have an artifact in your deck, artifact monster, in order to activate Ignition. So at Resolution, he's going to set the Moral Tack, and now probably set the Sanctum. And Robert flips Armor, and Armor, when it's flipped, you search a Geargia monster from your deck to your hand, except Geargia Armor. If it can, with the Solid Morning, negate the summon of Armor. Alright, now Robert sets, did he draw a second Armor? So end phase, Cam is going to activate Artifact Sanctum. Does he go for the Beagle Tack? Yes. Beagle Tack, so Artifact Sanctum special summons an artifact from your deck. Artifact Beagle Tack, if it's special summoned during your opponent's turn, you can destroy up to 2 set cards you control. And he destroys his Moral Tack. Robert tries to DD Crow the Moral Tack, and then Cam chains Call the Haunted to bring back his Moral Tack. So now he can make a rank. This is pretty good for Cam. Now, does he attack, or do you go for... Okay, so Cam had 2 choices. He could have gone for Pallades, but I think Cam is playing around Black Horn of Heaven here. And he goes for Pallades. Yeah, see, he's already anticipating the Black Horn. So here, he's probably going to bounce back his Call the Haunted. Yes. So now he has 2 interruptions for Robert. He has a Pallades and a Call and another back row. Also, okay, here comes Dark Hole. That's a good one. Good out. Cam chains Pallades just to bounce back that trap card to Robert's hand. And here comes Geargiano. I kind of call it Blizzard, but it's not. It's a little bit better than Blizzard. But it special summons a... when it's normal summon or flipped summon, you can special summon a Geargia monster from your hand or graveyard in face-up defense position. Cam chains Call to pop the Armor. And Robert chain Maxi, which is a quick effect hand trap you discard from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of the turn, each time your opponent special summons, you draw 1 card. So Cam activates Pot of Dichotomy. I forget this card. This card doesn't get activated that often from the videos I've watched. But it's basically a mini Pot of Avarice. I think the only condition is... I think the 2 conditions for this card is you have to activate it at the start of your main phase. And there's another condition for it. You can't conduct your battle phase. I think that's its condition. But you can still special summon. Or maybe you can only use the main phase 1. I don't remember exactly. I can't look it up right now. Not while I'm filming. Alright, so Cam dualities into Ignition. So if I'm Cam, I guess you attack over the MK2, but he could draw... Alright, Cam activates Ignition, snipes the Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare, and sets another Moral Attack from his deck. If Cam does win this match, this would be his 3rd win on the channel. 2nd in hat, but he did win 1 Edison Local. Also, one thing I want to bring up. Cam has entered 3 tournaments that I filmed, and he's gone undefeated in all 3. Which is no surprise. Cam's one of the best players I know. I mean, he won a YCS this year. He went to Worlds for Master Duel. He's a UDS winner. This guy, one of the best players in the world. And he's also been playing for a long time. Like, he actually played during this format. He's not a mod, like, you know, a lot of people that came over for Modern. No, Cam actually played at this time. Alright, so he Moral Attacks the... Moral Attacks effect to destroy the... What's it called? What's the card's name? So he attacks with everything, leaves Robert at 24. Did Robert? I think Robert grabbed back armor with Accelerator's effect. Does Cam play 2 Pallades? Is there room? Oh, he does play 2 Pallades. And there's the warning. So now Robert's at 400. So Soul Charge is dead. The good news is Robert has armor, but Cam's got a second back row. Yes. So we know that one's armor. What else does Cam have? Just go, guy. Is there a way to go Gaga got Cowboys? No, he activates another call. So he chooses Moral Attack. All right, draw. So this will run over. This is potentially game depending on what Robert's back rows are. So Moral Attack attacks the armor. Let's see, does Robert have a response? I mean, this is game if Robert doesn't have anything. Like if he has, unless maybe Gear will save him. Yes, and it is armor. He's going to search. Gear Accelerator, and yes, that's what I thought. Robert's forced to activate Gear just to stay alive. Cam chains Max C. He attacks one of the Geargianos. Yeah, Gear special summons 2 Geargiano monsters from your deck and increase their level by 1. But he has a rank 4 play, right? Depending on what Cam does, Cam can make a rank 5. He can make Pallades again, right? Does he play 3 Pallades? He already summoned 2 of them. Oh, Volcasaurus. This is game. If Robert can't stop this, but he has Fiendish Chain. So yeah, Volcasaurus is game. It's kind of like a Ring of Destruction type of card. Now let's see. Cam's got 3 back rows. Robert special summons Accelerator. Yeah, you can special summon Accelerator from your hand if you control a face-up Geargia monster. And let's see. He's going to XYZ summon into, like, that looks like it's 101. And breakthrough skill from Cam. Cam chains call, and that is game. So Cam takes game 1. 1 win away from getting his 3rd win, 2nd in hat. It would actually be back-to-back for Cam himself. Oh, no, it would be 3 in a row for Cam. 1 in Edison and 2 in hat. So here comes Traptrix Murmileo. Robert Phoenix chains Murmileo. But who knows? Maybe Robert will pull off the backdoor too. Oh, he backdoored another YCS champion in top 4 and Dennis Nadas. All right, so now Robert flips Geargia armor. Cam lets it go. Also, another thing I want to bring up is for now, I'm actually only filming the top cut of the hat tournaments just because I have too many hat videos and I'm getting so behind. Yeah, so for the time being, I'm probably only going to upload the top cuts, the top 8, top 4, and the finals. At least until I catch up. Maybe then I'll change it, but... Alright, so here Robert flips Geargia armor. Armor, when his flip searches a Geargia monster except armor, so he searches Accelerator. Cam's got Murmileo, 3 back rows. He didn't search for Murmileo because he got Fiendish Chain. So now Robert's set to 4. Yeah, this is tough. This how Geargia kind of, they just outgrind the hat deck by just keep flipping armor and setting it. And then if you're hat, you're kind of forced to sanctum them or... All right, so he books the Moral Attack. So Robert flips armor. Let's see if Cam can stop it. Yeah, Robert's just slowly, every turn, getting a +1. So now he normal summons Geargia Arsenal. So what I think Robert's going to do is he's going to get double armor. First, or that was his plan, but Cam bottomless the Arsenal. Special summons Accelerator from his hand. Cam with the Max C. So Robert doesn't care. He's going to give him 1 draw. Goes for Geargia X. So I think here Robert's playing around Trap Hole Nightmare by not activating Gigant X's effect. Or he's going to attack him first, then he's going to use the effect. So no Nightmare. Okay, well played by Robert. Let me attack you first, and then I'll use Gigant X's effect. So here comes Traptrix Blizzard, as I like to call it. When it's normal summon, you can special summon a Traptrix monster from your graveyard, and I believe in defense position. Ooh, DD Crow. Yes, because that Murmaleo, when it's special summoned, it pops a spell and trap card, and it stops him from making a rank 4, and now he's going to use Gigant X's effect again. Yeah, Robert's cooking this game. Who knows? Maybe Robert's the YCS champ killer. He legacy, we called it the Legacy 2-0. He Legacy 2-0 Dennis on camera in top 4. And he Legacy 2-0'd me last time we played. Maybe that's just Robert. Yeah, last time Robert and I think the only time Robert and I played on camera, he Legacy 2-0'd me. I haven't forgotten. All right, so Robert gets armor with the arsenal. Who am I rooting for? Ah, man. Probably Cam. I want to see him win 3 in a row. But I would say this Robert's probably been our most consistent hat player. He's made top 8 at least every tournament that I've filmed for hat. He's made top 8 minimum. This is his 3rd time in the finals, so yeah, I would say he's the most consistent. So if he were to win here, then I would say, yeah, probably Robert might be currently the top hat player at our local. So here comes Dark Hole, Karkar D. Versus an Edison, I would say Los was the top player for Edison. Overall. For hat, I would say for the time being, if Robert wins here today, I would say it's probably Robert. All right, so now Cam with the 5 back rows and end phase gear. And Robert gets Geargia MK2 and yes. What's the card total? Cam's got 6 cards. Robert's got 3, 4, like 10 cards. So XYZ summons into Gear Gigant X. Just came out in response. He lets it go. So he doesn't use Gigant X's effect. You can see Robert's playing around Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare by attacking first. Then he decides to use it. Adds back the armor. So no Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare from Cam. All right, now Robert sets the armor that he searched with Gigant X. Have we gone over Gigant X? I don't think we have it. Gigant X is just a rank 4. You need 2 level 4 machine monsters to summon it. You'd attach a material to add a level 4 or lower machine type monster from your hand. You add from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So Cam just sniped his 2 back rows first, then activates Artifact Sanctum, special summons Beagle Tag, and Beagle Tag, when it's special summoned during your opponent's turn, its effect activates to destroy up to 2 set cards you control, and then moral attacks would get destroyed, and then they will special summon themselves from the graveyard since it is Robert's turn. This is all during Robert's end phase. So, Needle Sealing. Oh, he chains Needle Sealing to all the moral attacks. Oh, wow. Yeah, moral attack when it's special summoned during your opponent's turn, destroy a face-up card your opponent controls, doesn't target. So Cam summons Dianea. I'm surprised Cam hasn't scooped, man. He's at 34. He's got 2 cards. Robert's hand is just full. He flips armor. Summons Arsenal. Yeah, I think this is GG. So he attacks over Dianea. So yeah, Arsenal gains 200 attack for each Geargia monster you control. Oh, he chains Crow. Oh man, Cam. Come on, man. Scoop. You got no cards, man. I think, what can he draw? Can he even draw Soul Charge? I guess Soul Charge would be an okay draw. Would Sanctum help him? Yeah, see, Robert knows. Robert knows. Yep. He goes for Rhapsody. Robert knows. You're only out as Soul Charge. Well played by Robert, man. And he drew a moral attack, so that is game. So Rhapsody, Up to twice per turn, you can attach two material to banish a card in your opponent's graveyard. So that's why Robert knew you're at 21. The only way you win this game is if you draw Soul Charge, or at least you can get back into the game. So he's kind of like Rhapsody, banish, go. All right, game 3. Will Robert pull off the backdoor 2-0? Cam activates Duality, adds Murmileo with Duality, summons Murmileo, searches Bottomless Trap Hole. I always say this. Imagine if we had Murmileo and Edison with 2 Bottomless. I think everyone would play Murmileo in their deck. Just go Rhoda for Bottomless. Especially with Black Wings being so popular. Yeah, everyone would play Murmileo. Alright, so end phase, Acid Trap Hole. I think that one destroys set monsters if their defense is 2,000 or lower. So Cam pokes Robert for 16. Yeah, that Acid Trap Hole card, everyone is siding that card. Anyone who plays Murmileo in their deck, they all side that card. So end phase, Gear. Man, Robert always draws armor Gear, man. Like, anytime I play against Geargia, and if they go first and set armor and Gear, it's like, your hand better be insane, because it's so hard to beat them when they go first. When they go second, you can kind of find out of it, but luckily Cam went first this game, so he has like a Bottomless. So Robert special summons Accelerator from his hand. Does Cam have a response? XYZ summons into Gear Gigant X. Cam decides to Bottomless the Gigant X. So Gigant X's effect will activate to bring back Geargiano. So yeah, Geargiano X, when it leaves the field, you can special summon a level 3 or lower Geargia monster from your graveyard. Then he tributed Geargiano to bring back... Geargiano brings back a level 4 machine monster from your graveyard. And I think its effect's negated. I think. Oop, I was supposed to go look up those cards. I forgot. So he goes for a second Gigant X. Activates Gigant X's effect. Does it negate its effect? So he normal summons MK2, Geargia Blizzard. Yes, its effects are negated. And I was supposed to look up another card from I think it was from game way earlier. Yeah, so the Pot of Dichotomy or the Pot of Avarice has to be activated at the start of your main phase 1. I didn't know that. So Robert goes for Soul Silver Mountain, which is a level 3 XYZ. You need 2 level 3 Earth monsters to make it. And it basically, while it's face up on the field, it freezes a back row your opponent controls. That's why you see him put the dice on that Spawner Trap. And if it destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon an Earth monster from your graveyard. So now Robert brings back the armor and then makes the Abyss Dweller, probably because he's anticipating that Cam set a hand. So Abyss Dweller is a quick effect during either player's turn. You can attach a material and negate graveyard effects until the end of the turn. So Robert chains Crow to Dianea to banish the Murmileo. Man, this is not looking good for Cam. Robert's got Gigant X, Soul Silver Mountain, Dweller. He's got 5 cards to Cam's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're pretty even in cards. What else does Cam have? Artifact Ignitions, Robert's last back row, which is Gear. I think it's dead. He must have had all his Geargianos. Yep. Most people with the Gear, they only play 4 Geargianos. That's like the standard. So I'm pretty sure that one's dead. That's why Robert didn't chain it here. So I guess Cam can crash into the Dweller. Yeah, I think that's what Cam needs to do. So he flips Firehand, XYZ summons. He could have crashed. He had a lot of plays here. But you probably don't want to... Okay, I see why. This was a good play by Cam. Take the... Oh, it can run over Soul. What's Soul Silver Mountain's attack? It's 18. Okay, okay. Well played by Cam. So 101, you can attach 2 materials to take a face up. Special summon attack position monster, which is something I didn't know. I thought it was just a face up attack position monster. No, it has to be special summoned. And yeah, that wiped Robert's field. He took the Gigant X, attacked over the Soul. I forgot Soul is only 1800 attack. Abyss Dweller's doing nothing right now. Since Cam XYZ summoned with the hand. Ooh, maybe that's not armor. Yes, that should not be a set armor. I think he would have flipped it, right? If that monster that Robert said is armor, I think he would have flipped it. So Robert's gonna chain Dweller's effect and chain Needle Sealing. Now, 101 can protect itself. Yes, 101 can protect itself by detaching a material. So let's see, we're at 78-61. Now Cam is leading. Roberts summons MK2, brings back Geargia Armor. Activate Armor's effect. Does Cam have... So Cam does have Trap Trick Shot Hole Nightmare. Robert sets one. Does he have a MST or something? Oh, he has Call. Call. Robert chains DD Crow to stop the Murmurleo from destroying his back row. So yes, Trap Trick Shot Hole Nightmare says, if a monster that was special summoned this turn activates this effect, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy it. So that's why he destroyed the armor, because it was special summoned with MK2 from the graveyard. So Cam attacks him, leaves him at 5k. Summons Trap Trick's Dianea. Does he have another? Oh no, he has Dianea itself. Okay, so Dianea, when it's special summon, you can set a normal hold trap card from your graveyard to your spawn trap zone. And I think it gets banished at the end of the next turn, something like that. It's still good because you get an interruption for one turn. And here, like, Cam can make another rank 4 if he wants to. I mean, this is not looking good for Robert. Cam's up so many cards. I don't think Robert has any cards in his hand. What can he draw? Soul Charge, maybe? I guess Soul Charge would be a good one for him to draw. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so he attacks him for 17. All right, what else is going on here? So Robert sets a monster, sets a back row. What else is good? So Cam attacks the set, which is, and that is game. So congrats to Cam getting his 3rd win, going undefeated here. 3 tournaments in a row. Robert could not pull off the backdoor 2-0. I think it's just, should Robert have gone for the Dweller there, or should he have gone for something else? I don't know. But, yep, once again, congrats to Cam. And guys, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Products or singles from Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, all caps. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.